This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, you have 2 chances to help our local American Red Cross chapter this week. We'll tell you how you can chip in next. It's Monday and we are back in the SSPTV studio on Broad Street in Hazleton. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ken Karen. Here's your headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Surrounded by advocates of the measure and a bipartisan group of lawmakers, Governor Tom Wolf officially signed Senate Bill 3 into law yesterday. The law legalizes medical marijuana in Pennsylvania. Lolly Bench from the Campaign for Compassion has been lobbying for the law. She believes that medical cannabis will help her daughter who suffers from seizures. She was alongside the governor as he made it official.
I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone into the water that will create many ripples. You all created ripples. Every time you told your story, you created a ripple. Every time you asked somebody to pray for you, you created a ripple. Every time you called your representative or your senator or sent a letter, you created a ripple. And every single one of those gestures was extremely meaningful, and that is why we are here today.
Okay, now ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. It's yours.
Oh my God.
They're not here when I say made.
Thank you.
It's law. Yeah!
Now that the bill has been signed, the actual implementation of the program is expected to take between 18 months and 2 years. When completed, the program will offer medical marijuana to patients who are under a physician's care for treatment of serious medical conditions. A bake sale will be held this Sunday to benefit the family of a 3-year-old Weatherly girl killed in a tragic crash on April 9th. Nevaeh Rivera was killed in a car crash in Hanover Township in Lehigh County. The bake sale is planned for this Sunday from 8 a.m. until noon at the Weatherly Borough Building. All proceeds will benefit the little girl's family. If you would like to bake or make a basket contribution, please contact Weatherly Mayor Tom Connors at 570-427-4927. Mayor Connors also says that a tree will be planted in the park in memory of little Nevaeh next month. State police at Troop N in Hazleton are looking for witnesses to a crash involving a pedestrian. It happened Sunday afternoon at 5:42 p.m. on Hollywood Boulevard in Hazel Township. The accident injured a juvenile male who was injured after being struck by a vehicle driven by 25-year-old Sierra Marie Martini of Drums. The youth was flown by helicopter to Geisinger Medical Center in Danville. Troopers ask anyone who witnessed the accident to call 570-459-3890. A nonprofit organization in our area will open its doors this Wednesday for a special open house, and you're invited. Here's Lisa Sugar.
We're pleased to welcome back our good friends from the American Red Cross of Northeastern Pennsylvania, Dave Skutnik, the Communications Manager, and Bill Goldsworthy, the Executive Director of American Red Cross of NEPA, here to talk about 2 very important events. First of all, an open house at the Red Cross in West Hazleton, right here in our area. Bill, this is a great opportunity for people to see what the Red Cross is all about.
Absolutely. On Wednesday, from 3 to 7, we're having an open house. We call it Call to Action. We need volunteers, as we always do, and you could come and find out all about the Red Cross, what we do in all aspects of our business.
And what exactly do the volunteers do so they have an idea?
Well, there's a lot. You could donate your time for blood drives, where you sign in people, give them drinks after they're done. You could volunteer time just to work in our office. Our office is fully staffed by volunteers in Hazleton. And other things you could do is real important: disaster response. You know, when there's a fire in the middle of the night, Red Cross is always there, not only to support the clients and give them their needs, but we're there also to support the fire department and police department with cold drinks, hot drinks, depending on the time of the year. And we're there for the people. We got to support them, get them a hotel room if need be, and we need volunteers for that to respond to fires and any other kind of natural disasters.
And unfortunately, we've been hearing a lot about the Red Cross lately. They've been out there in droves. Again, the open house is happening this Wednesday from 3 to 7 at the West Hazleton office, which is right across from Bowl Arena on Route 93. Also coming up this Thursday, another event, Red Cross Giving Day. Dave, what's that all about?
Yeah, busy week for us, Lisa. Giving Day is coming up on Thursday the 21st. It's a nationwide effort to get people to rally and donate to the Red Cross. You know, you hear about some of the big disasters in the news a lot of times, but what you don't hear every day is those smaller disasters. The Red Cross nationwide responds to about 66,000 disasters last year. So that's 66,000. And, you know, when you watch the national news, you might hear about 2 or 3 of those 66,000. So it's all those smaller disasters that we still have to give assistance for, that it still costs us money to respond to and to give that help to those families that are in need. So Giving Day is a way to kind of rally everyone nationwide to give back to the Red Cross, and you can do so a couple of ways. 1-800-RED-CROSS would be the phone number to call if you're interested in making a donation, or you can just log online to redcross.org, and there'll be a big Giving Day banner right there on Thursday. You just click on that and you can give right online, and it'll take about 30 seconds.
All right, so 2 ways to give. You can give your time, you can give your money, you can give both, but please help out the Red Cross because they're always there when we need them.
As always, thank you, Lisa. The original Springsteen tribute band is coming to Hazleton to rock the castle. The B Street Band, a tribute to the boss, will take the stage at the Wiltsey Center in Hazleton this Saturday, April 23rd, and it's all to benefit the Hazleton One Community Center. The group's founder, Will Forte, is a Hazleton native and a lifelong friend of Joe Madden. It was Madden who founded the Hazleton One Community Center. Forte was in our studios recently and reminisced and made a challenge to those he used to play with and against in high school sports.
Sports and during that era of the late 60s and 70s was so important in our lifetime. There was many great athletes that came out of Hazleton High School, West Hazleton High School, Bishop Hafey, Freeland, and I'm appealing to all those athletes of those graduated from those days, especially the guys from Hazleton High School, to come back to your high school for this special event, April 23rd. You're all Springsteen fans out there. The money's going for a great cause. Joe and I would be just so happy if you guys could make it that day, and I can tell them the stories of the people that came in and a lot of old faces that I expect to see.
Tickets are $20 in advance and $25 at the door. We have a pair of tickets for one lucky caller right now. Call us at 570-459. That wasn't right at all. 570-459-9813, extension 104 to have your name entered into a random drawing for a pair of tickets to see the B Street Band this Saturday. Call us now and good luck. Coming up on FYI, the weather forecast and an exciting opportunity for Tricky Tray glory. Later in sports, I'll recap the Tamaqua Invitational Track and Field Meet, and Ron Marchetti talks about the Boston Marathon.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Today is Motivation Monday at Core Fitness in Hazleton. To help you get your workout on, choose from some great workouts every Monday starting at 9:15 a.m. and running throughout the day. You still have time right now to head to Core Fitness for power bars at 5:30 and stretch and sculpt at 6:30. For more information on Core Fitness, check them out on Facebook or give them a call at 570-455-7818. Core Fitness is located at 711 West Broad Street in West Hazleton.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Here's a shot looking up toward the city of Hazleton from Sugarloaf on a beautiful summer-like day in our area. Here's our local forecast now from the National Weather Service. Tonight, mostly clear, a low of 47 degrees with a northwest wind around 5 miles per hour, becoming calm. Now let's look at the 4-day outlook, and it looks nice. Tuesday, mostly sunny, high near 62 degrees. It will be windy with gusts as high as 30 miles per hour. On Tuesday night, mostly clear, low of 36, north wind from 10 to 15 miles per hour. Wednesday looks sunny with a high of 58 degrees. On Wednesday night, mostly clear. Our low will be 40 degrees. On Thursday, partly sunny day with a high near 63. On Thursday night, 50% chance of showers. After 8 p.m., it will be mostly cloudy and we'll have a low of 50. On Friday, 50% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a high of 64. And then on Friday night, 40% chance of showers. Our low will be 43 degrees.
Each year at this time, one organization hosts a big event that benefits the United Charities of West Hazleton. It is their annual Tricky Tray auction. It's happening Saturday, April 30th. Here to tell us all about it is Mary Angie Schell. She is the Executive Director of United Charities. Let's start, first of all, with anybody who's not familiar with United Charities, what the organization does for this community.
Okay, thank you for having me. United Charities has been in existence since 1893, and we provide material assistance, counseling, educational programs. We work with other agencies in the community, and we are a United Way agency. So our express purpose is to provide whatever support necessary to make individuals comfortable, to help them during difficult times. To address that, we receive funding from the United Way, which we are very grateful for. But we also look to do fundraising to supplement, that support and to be able to provide as many services as possible. So this year, United Charities, I think it's our 16th year. I think I've lost count. We're doing our Tricky Tray auction down at Christ Lutheran in Cunningham, and they have been very gracious over the years to provide us, the venue to be able to have various baskets, gift certificates, very many things, sporting, signed pictures, all kinds of things. So we're very grateful to the community, because without the community, we would not be able to have the event.
Now, this is a big fundraiser because you rely heavily on this. This is like one of the biggest things you do every year.
Yes, yes. And, we look to volunteers to, donate. We look to businesses to donate. We look to, most importantly, the company to come to support it the day of the event, which is April 30th at Christ Lutheran in Cunningham. And the doors open at 10:30, and the auction, you have to be present to win. The auction begins at 12:30.
All right, just give us a little tease of some of the great items that we might see.
Well, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers have sent an autographed picture. We have gift certificates to golfing courses. We have gift certificates to various restaurants. We have a variety of things. We have some events down in the Lancaster region that we have gotten gift certificates to. So it's a wide array of things, and baseball game tickets to some of the events. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited. And again, we could not do it without the volunteers who go out, soliciting. We have individuals who go from place to place just to put the signs up so people become aware. So we're very grateful.
All right, it's a big event, and you're going to want to be there. Again, it is happening on Saturday, April 30th, the big Tricky Tray auction to benefit United Charities. Doors open at 10:30, the auction at 12:30. It is at Christ Lutheran Church, 467 Main Street, Cunningham. You must be present to win, and hopefully you will.
Thanks, Lisa. Lottery's up. Here's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. Pick 209, pick 3, 103, pick 4, 2978, pick 5, 91320. And now let's look at this week's home of the week from Eagle Rock Resort. This beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-full-bath home is located at 443 Yazoo Drive in Eagle Rock Resort. It's capable of being expanded up to 7 bedrooms. It's priced at $299,900, and there's a hot tub included. Check out the Eagle Rock Resort Facebook page for more details, or call Paul at 908-477-9128. We'll see a familiar face at Valley West's opening day for Little League. We'll be right back.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
The Tamaqua Invitational is an annual showcase of local track and field talent, and this year's installment did not disappoint. Here you see Jaden Anzarski of North Schuylkill, who took second in the discus, and his teammate Pat Gownley, who won the javelin. The Spartans finished second at the meet. Hazelton area was sixth as Michael Casadas won the 400 dash and set a school record in the event, and Matt Hauser won the 300 hurdles. Marion had a great day as Dominic Muzzolin broke the record in the 800-meter run for the meet. The Colts also won the 1600-meter relay with Muzzolin, Sean Mick, Zachary Roberts, and Michael Whitchak running. Shenandoah Valley's Kyle Gears won the 110 hurdles, and Tamaqua's Matt Smar took the pole vault. At the girls' competition, Tamaqua area finished second. Monica Shimko was part of the winning 3200 relay team with Chelsea Franz, Olivia Stanek, and Victory Labar. Morgan Boyle won the pole vault for the Lady Raiders. Marion's 1600 relay team got a win thanks to Natalie Contazar, Cameron Wheeler, Savannah Krasinski, and Emily Pulaski. They also set a meet record. Here's more results from over the weekend on our FYI Standard Speaker scoreboard. In baseball, Monoy area lost a slugfest to Weatherly, and Shenandoah Valley dropped a game to Panther Valley. GAR held off a rally from the Preppers, and Daniel Boone beat Tamaqua. In softball, Desiree Dinko, who will be featured on FYI on Thursday, had a complete game shutout for MMI. She only gave up 1 hit and struck out 7 in the Lady Preppers win. Maddie Perchak had a home run for MMI. Monoy area's Emily Bruce went the distance in a win for the Lady Bears. Hazleton area, they lost to Pleasant Valley in girls lacrosse. Celia Sokolovsky had 2 goals for the Big HA. The Hazleton area Cougars picked up 2 non-league wins over the weekend in baseball, beating Blue Mountain and Shikellamy. Jordy Arias was 3 for 4 with 2 doubles against Blue Mountain, and Levan Reynoso was 2 for 3 against Shikellamy, and he had the game-winning RBI in extra innings. Celine Podlesny continues to fuel the Lady Cougars softball team as they blanked Berwick. She struck out 5 in this complete game shutout, and the bats were alive and well for MMI and Shenandoah Valley. The Lady Preppers won in softball, but the Lady Devils came up short. The Hazleton area Cougars are 5-2 in boys tennis as they beat Pottsville over the weekend in a non-league match. Penn State Hazleton baseball team was swept by Penn State Fayette on Sunday, and the softball team at Hazleton, they won 4 over the weekend, including 2 on Sunday over Fayette. The local Lions are up to number 4 in the United States Collegiate Athletic Association national rankings. Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins wrapped up the regular season with a win at Lehigh Valley, a loss to Providence, and a shootout loss to Hershey. They'll start the Calder Cup playoffs at home against Providence on Wednesday. The Rail Riders scored 1 in the bottom of the 8th to knock off Syracuse on Sunday. Well, it was a big day for Valley West Little League on Saturday as they opened their 2016 season in Cunningham. The league got off to a hot start. They got to show off their 2015 District 18 All-Star Championship banner and their 10-year-old championship banner as well. Plus, former Major Leaguer Russ Kanzler was back in a Valley West uniform for the first time since he was little. I guess that's where the Cunningham Crushers started playing. Here's another familiar face, Mason Mazurkevich, all ready for the season along with his team and all the teams. Also, Samson Productions is a proud sponsor of Valley West Little League this year, and we even have a team down there. Good luck to all the kids, and if your Little League is having opening day ceremonies, feel free to send us some pictures and or video, and we will get it on the air. Ron Marchetti is about to do something truly amazing. See what this big-time Yankees fan is up to right now with Trivia Treats.
Today is perhaps the best weekday of the year in Boston. Hi, everybody. Today is Patriots Day in B-Town, and the annual Patriots Day tradition in Boston goes just like this. If it's a pleasant day, like today, professional runners from all over the world compete in the Boston Marathon. Every year, on the day of the marathon, like today, the Boston Red Sox play home at Fenway Park, starting at 11:05 a.m. When the game ends, the crowd empties the bleachers and streams onto Kenmore Square to cheer home runners that are nearing the 25-mile mark, and I'm certain that alcohol makes the fans a little more excited. It does sound like a lot of fun. You know what? Even me, a Yankee fan, I wouldn't even mind being a Red Sox fan for 1 day only. But by now, it would be over. On this day, exactly 30 years ago, in 1986, the Chicago Bulls, he also played for the White Sox, Michael Jordan scored 63 points in Game 2 of a first-round NBA playoff series against the Boston Celtics, setting a postseason scoring record. However, despite Jordan's achievement, the Bulls would lose to the Celtics in double overtime, 135-131. Boston would sweep the 3-game series and go on to win the NBA championship. The year again was 1986. And speaking of losing or winning 3 straight playoff games, how about this trivia? It happened in 1951, 65 years ago. After losing the first 3 games of the finals, the New York Knicks became and remain the only team in NBA history that bounced back from a 3-game-to-none deficit to force a Game 7 in the finals. However, the Rochester Royals won Game 7, 79-75 over the Knicks to win the NBA title in 1951. But you know what? Playing for Rochester was a guard from City College of New York, better known as CCNY, named William Red Holtzman, who would win 2 NBA championships as head coach of the New York Knicks, also called the Knickerbockers. In 1951, gamblers almost killed college basketball. It was the year of the scandals. It was also the only year that the only college team ever won the NIT and the NCAA championships. CCNY, mother of God. Did you know that? I don't think so. Till Friday, be a good sport and stay loose.
Mondays can be rough, but you can end them on a high note. Seafood night at Bottlenecks. Choose from crab, clam, shrimp, and lobster specials, such as their little neck clams in garlic butter, only $1.95 a dozen, or handmade crab cake platter for only $8.95.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. First tonight, happy 51st birthday to Peter Paul Pavick Jr. of Freeland. Love from your mom, sister Patty, Bear, and Otis. Our Talk of the Town report, Freedom Guide Dogs will be presenting Motivational Magic by Lenny McHugh. Lenny is a magician that just happens to be blind. Show will be held May 6th and 7th at 6 p.m. at the Majestic Theater in Pottsville. Tickets are $8 per person, and all proceeds benefit the Freedom Guide Dogs. For more info, please call 570-628-4647. Our next announcement, Faith Assembly of God will be holding a Spring Missions Craft and Vendor Fair Saturday, April 23rd from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. They have a wide variety of items, food menu, children's activities, tricky trays, and more. For info and vendor inquiries, please email pattysteiner5@gmail.com. And one more quick announcement, the Brock McGuire Band is returning to the Tamaqua Community Arts Center Saturday, April 23rd. The show is an expected sellout, so please get your tickets early. Cost is $25 per person per pub table or $20 for theater seats. For more info, call 570-668-1192 or check out tamaquaarts.org. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Beatrice V. Gantz of drums. Services will be announced by the Harmon Funeral Home. And Mary Ann Kmetz of Beaver Meadows. Arrangements will be announced by the Turnbach Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Art Fry of Delano. Art, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
And finally, if the people have their way, Britain's new research vessel heading to Antarctica in 2019 will be named the RRS Boaty McBoatface. The Natural Environment Research Council asked for the public's input, and someone on the BBC joked about the name Boaty McBoatface, and it caught on. According to CNN.com, people are loving it, and it received over 124,000 votes online. It was so popular, a train service named one of their trains Trainee McTrainface temporarily. The NERC does not have to go with the name that won the popular vote. Well, I'm Newsy McNewsface, and that's it for tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow. Take it easy, everyone.
Foot pain plagued me for years. I couldn't play the game I love most. I saw 9 different doctors and no one could help me, but I never gave up hope. I found Dr. Brigido from Coordinated Health. Like me, he never gives up. Now 9 months after surgery, I'm back on the field, thanks to the team I trust at Coordinated Health.